What's up, everybody? Ty Bartellin with another edition of Player Profile. This time we go to one of the best point guards into the entire state of Ohio, Mr. Beau Siegfried of the Louisville Leopards, joining me today. Beau, I know we've talked. It's been about a year since the last time we've chatted, and a lot has happened in that year, too. But you guys are on the cusp of a state Final Four appearance. Talk to me about just the ebbs and flows of this season, being one of the leaders of this team, and what it's been like for you, too, leading this squad to one of the deepest runs it's been on.
It's been everything for us. Obviously, growing up in the program and my dad being the head coach, it's everything I've ever wanted. It's just going a deep playoff run my senior year. Try to get to a state championship and win it. And just with seven other seniors on our team, it's just been nothing but happy and just greatness the entire season. Just everybody on our team just loves being together at all times. Just a really tight bond group, and it's just been nothing but awesome.
You have a lot of seniors with you, but you yourself had to step into a leadership role as one of those seniors. What was that like for you? Did it kind of feel fish out of water for you, or did you feel like a fish in water, right at home with it?
Yeah, no, it felt normal for me. Obviously, being the coach's son, I always had to be a leader no matter what I was doing. And whether it's third grade travel ball or obviously being a senior right now, always want to make the right choices all the time, always be the leader on the floor, make sure everybody's together and nobody's arguing or whatever. And that just makes a good team is that everybody's just a connective group and everybody's on the same page at all times.
I talked with your dad about this too, and Coach Siegfried talked to me about how you guys had to have that kind of almost come to Jesus moment, right? When you guys were 5-4 too, and realized what kind of program you guys are. What was that like for you from a player perspective, one of the leader perspectives of this team, navigating through rough waters, and ultimately you guys from that point of being 5-4 went 15-1 the rest of the way through.
Oh yeah, obviously, going to California, the teams out there were very, very good, credit to them and it just got us better, Obviously, we're not going to see certain teams like that in Ohio, so it obviously makes teams that we play look a lot slower, a lot, not as big for some of our guys and it just overall helped us even though we were 5-4, it didn't really feel like that. So, I think obviously losing some of those games was the best thing that could have happened for us and I don't think we'd be at where we're at right now.
As Louisville, the Leopards' all-time assist leader, how do you view your role in kind of facilitating this team's offense, and what aspects of your game have you kind of focused on to get to the elite level you're at?
Always not. I just never want to force shots. If I don't have a shot, I'm not going to force it. And because there's always going to be a more open shot. And just obviously with all my teammates being teammates with Braden Gross, he's obviously a monster down low, so it makes my life a little bit easier when I have somebody to play with like that. So obviously just getting in and then just giving him the ball, and then the rest is easy for him.
Yeah, but man, you take those big shots too, and you're a sharpshooter from distance. You had 19 in that game against St. Ignatius too. That was a big performance from you. And when you need those crucial plays and you need those crucial shots, how do you kind of make those decisive plays while keeping your composure in the pressure cooking situations?
Yeah, obviously, everybody can take the last shot whenever on our team. All five players can shoot whenever they want, and obviously, it just happened to be me. Had the hot hand in the fourth quarter and overtime in the St. Ignatius game, and just my teammates trusted me, and I had some open shots, and I knocked them down. So yeah, it's other than that, it's nothing else more. Honestly, just I just don't let the pressure get to my head too much.
I've asked your dad about this one as well too. I know it's always been a lifelong dream of his since he started coaching here to get this Leopards program to heights it's never been before, get to that state Final Four appearance, get to those state championships. When you got into high school, obviously that dream kind of became your dream as well too, and everyone started pushing the same, I guess, car forward. When you talk about that too, what has that dynamic been like too? And I know you grew up with the program, like you said, you were around it. What was it like for you to finally step into the varsity level too, and now you see yourself one step away from getting that program to the state Final Four?
Yeah, no, it's been a dream come true, honestly. Just everybody, ever since such a young age, we've always wanted to win districts, and then we won districts our freshman year, and then it felt like after that, we just the only thing we wanted to go for was states, and finally we're getting another shot at it this year, and I think this is the team to do it, and just we got to play our game, and I think we should be okay with that.
For you personally, are practices kind of business as usual, or do you kind of mentally and physically prepare a little bit different with the challenge that's ahead?
Practice are usually the same. Honestly, we take every team like we're gonna play. no matter if it's Marlington, St. Ignatius, or a team out in California, we're going to play every game like it's going to be the state championship. We're going to prepare like it's going to be a state championship. We're going to have 2 or 3 days of preparation of going their offensive plays, what they run defensively, and then what their OBs are, and just everything with our assistant coaches. Just make our lives a lot easier on the floor with a lot of the scouting and preparation that helps us.
Well, you make the Leopards' life a lot easier on the floor as well with your passing prowess and your shooting ability. I have to talk about the shooting ability. You're shooting dang near 50% from three. I mean, it's incredible numbers that you have. What kind of training routines or kind of preparations do you have to kind of give you that kind of efficiency from distance too? How much work has gone into your 3-point shot? How do you prepare for it?
Honestly, a lot of it is just confidence, a lot of self-talk. Obviously, if I miss 4 or 5, I'm going to shoot 4 or 5 more, and a lot of it just comes from that. Obviously, a lot of off-season work shooting on our shooting guns, which have been a lifesaver for our team. I think that's why we shoot the ball so well because we try to get usually between shoot every day between get about 100 to 200 shots in every day. So just little things like that just translate to the game and just make everybody's shooting ability a little bit easier.
I love talking to both Siegfried just because the mindset, everything. It feels like you guys are always on the same page too. It's like talking to a younger Tom Siegfried right now, and I know that dynamic too. And I know there's a lot of the father son coaching dynamics that exist throughout the sport of high school basketball. I see it all the time too. When you're balancing that dynamic of being both the coach's son and a team leader, it can be unique. How has that relationship influenced your approach to being a leader on and off the court?
Obviously, he's always going to push me to be the best young man that I can be on and off the court. But it's honestly helped having him as a coach. Because it showed me what it takes to be a good leader, and always not being best friends with somebody, but and maybe not being the nicest of somebody. You got to push them because you know what they can do, and you know that what they can do, and it's just going to be the best thing for them. And it's always happy, and it's always great to see them succeed in the end.
I don't want to get too far past the game, but I do want to talk about life after high school because you have plans now. You have a commitment. For those who don't know, do your kind of ESPN announcement too, and announce where you're going for the next level.
I will be attending Ashland University to study business management.
Talk to me just about the decision of going to Ashland too. What kind of made it feel like home for you, and also the career path too, in business management. What kind of went into that decision?
Yeah, no, Ashland, obviously, we had a former player go there. Drew Noble was our all-time leading scorer here a while ago. And my dad always had a great connection with Coach Ellenwood at Ashland. And, when I went on my visit there, it always just felt like home. They had amazing food there, which was a bonus. So, but other than that, all the players just made me feel welcomed at home, just made me feel like one of their brothers. And business management, I have a little landscaping business in the summer. So I want to do something with that, maybe start my own business. And, after college and just figure out what to do from there.
Look at you, man. Impressive. Entrepreneur out here too, all while doing it in the high school level. How do you find time for all of it, man? I mean, I know the GPA for the team is like 3.9, so I know your GPA has to be up there. How do you balance the schoolwork, the landscaping business, running a business, and being almost a regional champion type basketball player?
A lot of our stuff, we just try to get done in school, and all of our teachers are amazing. So they're a little lenient on us, especially the basketball team. So they always help us out with our grades and everything like that. So it's just been a blessing here at Louisville with them. But everything else, just kind of mowing in the summer and just making a schedule every day of what I need to get done, and getting it done, and that's just the best thing for me.
For you, man, when you have all this kind of commitment like this, it's got to take a tremendous amount of discipline, I imagine. And there's got to be days, and you can't say that there isn't. There's got to be days where you wake up and you're gonna be like, man, I really don't want to go out and do this, or
Oh
this
yeah.
does not feel like the move today. How do you battle through it? How do you stay disciplined and stay focused on the bigger goal?
Honestly, I always wake up. I always look at my dad in the summer. He's always going to work at 7 a.m. He does decks and fences. He always motivates me. That if I want something in life, that I need to go get it. And I can't just sit around and just be lazy all day. So I need to get up and get my butt to work. Just do everything that I need to get done in my life. So it makes life easier in the end.
Has it made life easier for you? That kind of workers mentality, that kind of blue collar mentality, has it made life easier for you to this point?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, it makes my life a lot easier, because I don't procrastinate as much, Just getting things done when I need to get them done just help me tremendously throughout my life, just not pushing things off to the side and just doing it right then and there.
When we talk about you and your commitment now to Ashland too, I want to go back to that real quick. When you look at it from the coach's perspective and a coach that you're looking for, I mean, you've been coached under your dad for the last 4 years too. What are some of those qualities you look for in a coach, in a mentor, in a leader for a team? What is something that you want to see from your coaches when you were going through the college visits, when you were looking around?
I mainly just wanted to see a coach that would care about me more than just basketball. Wanted to help me outside of college. Wanted to see me grow as not just a young man, but as like have one wife and kids. And I want to invite him to my wedding and stuff like that, and just be a great mentor to me and just be push me to my limits and want to see me grow as a person. So that was just the biggest thing for me.
A family atmosphere, sort of like what you guys are doing over there with the Louisville Leopards, too, through and through that entire community. You talk about just your experience as a basketball player, and I hear you in the conversations with your dad. I hear you in the conversations with your teammates too, and you kind of got a little bit of that coach speak into you as well. Is that perhaps something that you see down the road as being a potential of carrying the Siegfried name into the coaching realm?
Maybe we've talked about it before, but he's always talked about if I've ever coached, he'd probably want to be my assistant. So I'd have the power this time, not him. So
Yeah,
that would probably be
it's
then. So yeah, but yeah,
so
maybe in the future. I don't know yet though.
changing some things up too. But you talked about having that opportunity. You're going to be at being able to play at the next level too, and that's always a tremendous opportunity. I think only 7% of high school athletes even get that opportunity. How exciting is that for you? And how, I guess, stress relieving was that for you going into this season, kind of knowing, okay, I got my next few years kind of planned out ahead of me?
Yeah, no, it's a big stress reliever. I think you can ask probably go for me and BG, but just we don't have anything to worry about throughout the season. We can just play our game, and no matter what, win or lose, we're going out there and having fun with our teammates, and just remembering every moment our senior year, which is the biggest year of our lives, and it's just been nothing but the best this year, especially with the 8 seniors that we have. We're just such a tight knit group, and it's been a huge stress reliever not just getting my decision out of the way early. So it's been great.
One player brought this up to me on like the kind of routines he had and what he worked on year in and year out from freshman to senior year. And I kind of love it. I loved it. And I wanted to take it and apply it to other players. So going from freshman year to senior year, what was kind of the year by year strategy for things, aspects of your game that you wanted to work on and improve on? And have you seen it turn out for you?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing with our team was just getting lifting and then getting explosive, getting the higher vertical and stuff like that. And I think that's helped me tremendously on the court, especially as a point guard. Just getting we go to a place called My Fit and just we go there twice a week and do speed and agility and stuff like that. And that's helped me tremendously. Get past defenders and D up people on defense. And that was just the biggest thing like that. And then probably on the court wise, probably just developing my shot a little bit more, get my release a little bit faster. So when we play bigger teams, faster teams, and get it off quicker and stuff like that. So.
You talked about you and BG's relationship. You guys have both contributed significantly since you were freshmen, but you guys have had a chemistry that was building before that. Talk to me about the chemistry you had before starting high school too, and the chemistry now, and how much it has grown since you guys have played now 4 years of varsity high school basketball.
Yeah, no, BG and I have played. We've been playing travel baseball in AAU since we've probably been in about fourth, fifth grade. So we've known each other forever. So we've always had a tight relationship. And then after when he came over here freshman year from Jackson, it's just been nothing but great. Obviously I love playing with him, and I can tell him, hey, swing the rocker. He can tell me, hey, swing the rocker. If I see something that he doesn't see, I can tell him that. Or same goes with him. We always say things to each other throughout the course of the game, and it's always just been great playing with him. Just nothing but awesome. So
I love seeing those alley oop attempts too, and the way he could slam it home too off of your feeds. It's always a great show to watch over there in Louisville territory. Let's talk about this next game, man. It's one of my final questions for you. I know you guys are getting ready for Bishop Hartley. You're going to need to call out the six man, even though you really don't. I know they're going to show up in Columbus regardless, but shout out to Louisville and let them know why they need to be there. And just talk to me about how you are preparing for this game against Bishop Hartley too, trying to get the Leopards that berth in the state Final Four.
Yeah, no, obviously the Louisville program is going to show up there. You know, we have a great community here, and they always have supported us tremendously throughout these past 4 years, and which has been nothing but grateful for us. But yeah, no, going in for Saturday, you know, obviously they got two pretty good guys on their team, and you know, obviously we want to stop the drive and stuff like that. But honestly, we just need to play our game. You know, listen to our coaches, listen to the scout, and just D up. Honestly, D up is just the biggest thing in boxing out. Is that, well, offensively, I think everything will handle itself, and I think we're going to get it done.
Well, we're rooting for you back here at YSM, Beau, and we're all excited for what the Leopards are going to be able to do. We're hoping we see you guys into that state Final Four appearance, and there's a road trip to Dayton in your guys' very near future. We're excited for what you're also going to be doing after high school's all said and done, too. Good luck at Ashland, too. And with any luck, we'll be talking to you again real soon, Beau.
Thank you.